Hello friends, it's your produce guy. Today we're going to make a delicious cranberry blueberry jelly sauce that makes a great accompaniment for your holiday meals. Serve it with turkey or your other holiday fixings, and it is wonderful. So we're just going to jump right in today. Let me run down the list of ingredients. I've got a 12 ounces of cranberries here. Now that's a regular 12-ounce bag. Of course they used to be a pound. Let's not get into that. 12 ounces of cranberries. I've got 6 ounces of blueberries, which is the little tiny box. I've got an orange here. We're going to use some zest from the orange. Cup of water, cup of sugar, some cinnamon, nutmeg, and allspice. So we're going to get this thing started by putting our cup of water in our pot along with our cup of sugar. Now you may be able to use a sugar substitute. It's for the holidays and you only have it once in a while, so I don't worry about the large amount of sugar. Plus you need some for these cranberries. They are a little tart. We're going to put this on the stove, heat it up, and make a simple syrup before we add the rest of our ingredients. So I'm going to take this over and we're on our way. Okay, I've got my sugar on here and water's starting to heat up. We'll give it a little stir. You just let this water boil and stir it a little bit here and there, and that sugar will totally dissolve, creating a simple syrup. You can see now that our sugar is completely dissolved, and you can hear that stuff going there. We take now our cranberries, the 12 ounces, and right into the water. Now we'll bring this up to a boil and then turn it down to simmer. And we're going to simmer these until the skins begin to split. Ooh, look at that. Alright, these guys have been simmering for about 10 minutes. Just about, well, 9.5 right now. You can see the skins have all popped open. The berries have begun to break down. And I can smell that holiday smell of cranberry. Okay, it's time. We're going to pop in, same way, 6 ounces of blueberries that have been sorted and washed, and pulled a couple of stems out there and a couple of soft berries that were in there. I'm going to do the same process with this, except the blueberries won't take nearly as long. We're going to kind of simmer them here until their skins pop. Okay, those blueberries have been in there about 5 minutes, I would say, and skins are starting to burst on those. You can see that the cranberries are pretty well broken down, even though there's still some whole berries in there, and that's just the consistency you want. A little bit of texture in that jelly sauce. I'm going to pull this off the heat, and we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Okay, we've got our berries off of the stove. They're already starting to thicken up. I'm going to add some lemon zest here. Just going to go around my lemon and, oh yeah, that's, come on. Did I say lemon? I did say lemon. It's orange. Oh man. Alright, I've got my orange zest in there. That's pretty well the zest of the whole orange. And now let's add our last ingredients here, and that is I've got a ½ teaspoon here, and we're going to add a ½ teaspoon of cinnamon and allspice, and not quite as much nutmeg. I think you can use too much nutmeg real easy, and so to my taste I'm going to use just about a quarter teaspoon of that nutmeg. Now, I'm going to give this a good stir, and we're going to let this cool to room temperature. And to facilitate that, I'm going to put it back in this glass bowl here, and we'll get this cooling. I just had to pull the camera up close. It's still hot. I've just poured it into the bowl, but you can see the beautiful consistency that is already, and it's not even cooled. That's going to thicken up a little bit more. That's going to be beautiful. Look at the consistency of that sauce. That is just beautiful. Ready for a side dressing on any of your holiday meals. Oh, that's wonderful. All that's left is a little taste. Perfect, perfect. Oh, the cranberry, the orange zest, cinnamon, hint of nutmeg, just like I like. That is terrific. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope this is helpful to you in your holiday meal preparations. Thanks for being with us. Reminding you, as always, that I am your produce guy, that fresh is best, and we'll see you next time. And 90% of the blueberries grown worldwide are grown here in the U.S. So that's a good Buy American product. All right, what are we going to do? First of all, before we talk about what we're going to do with it, how do you tell if it's ripe and if it's good? Often with blueberries, you want to tell if it's overripe.